we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Should be good now.
Going to press live right now.
Yeah, that should be good because there's.
You guys suck.
What?
Who?
With the title name.
Here it is. Right there.
Well, I don't have. Yeah, it's
There we
on.
go, there we
We're good. All right, guys, welcome back to DMP Power Hour. Of course, Dom Pete here. Here with the Frog Father. His name is Colin Barden.
What's up, guys?
Before we get into the same bat business that we always do,
Who?
I would want to introduce this man. This man is like family to me. I knew him long before I knew him. I've known him for what, 15 years now? 16 years?
14, yeah.
14
Something like that,
years?
yeah.
Wow. That makes me feel old saying that. It does.
Yeah.
I am just old, dude. That's what we come down to. But anyways, because these two guys suck, we're only going to do 10 minutes on WWE today.
Yo, listen, we're going to give the people what they want.
Yeah, so we're making this episode about like 30 minutes then.
Listen, the title shows everything of what the people want.
No, it's not. Screw off.
I'm coordinating with Jake Lotan on a message. We might have a shout out coming if he approves.
Let me just pull up the NBA games from last night really quickly. But let's get into some quick WWE talk. Again, only 10 minutes. You know what? To prove it to you guys, I'm going to take out my stopwatch. And I'm going to time myself talking about WWE.
All right, and I'm going to nod my head like I know what you're talking about
that.
for the whole 15 minutes.
Elena says hello.
What's up?
So,
What's up?
give me a 3-second countdown.
3, 2, 1.
So, what do we miss in WWE the past 2 weeks from spring break? So, bunch of title changes. One, lower your dang. What is wrong with you?
Just scroll through this. Look at all this. Oh, what I say? I'll
Anyways.
go to where it started.
WWE talk. There's
I
been
see.
a couple title changes. Key title changes. Cody Rhodes re-won the Undisputed WWE Championship going into WrestleMania 42, faced Randy Orton. Got Randy Orton winning that. I know Pete also has Randy Orton winning that match as well. Penta won the Intercontinental Championship off of Dominic Mysterio, not only setting up Penta's WrestleMania future, probably going to be doing a multi-man ladder match. What was that?
It's snoring noises.
I'm doing it fast, so I don't want to even hear it. But we're also going to see Dom and Finn get to their thing. We have new WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth. We have R-Truth 50 years old, still wrestling, and he is just phenomenal in himself. But we get into the road ahead of WrestleMania.
The what?
The road ahead.
Okay.
Get to road ahead of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns. Stop. Actually, stop.
It wasn't even censoring.
I know. It's just annoying. I hate that noise though too.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it.
We have 6 matches so far for WrestleMania. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Apparently, Punk is going to take time off. Roman's probably going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm okay either or. I just wish Punk was walking out WrestleMania as still champion. Stephanie Vicquair versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. I love Stephanie, but her reign has been very, very lackluster, so I have to give it to Liv. Again, Cody versus Randy. Very excited for this. I'm very excited for both of the main events for WrestleMania this year. I mean, it's 2 dream matches. I love Cody. I do. But then again, I love Randy way more. Randy's been one of my favorite guys since I was a kid. So I have Randy.
Do they
winning the
have to
title.
fight for your love?
They might have to.
So whoever wins has your heart?
Pretty much, yeah.
And his soul and his
And
body.
his soul.
I feel that.
Because there's melanin in
Your
it
soul is
already.
your soul's a little crazy, but
We have Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Honestly, what are we doing with this match anymore? I don't know. I want Rhea to win, but I think Jade will ultimately win because I think we're gonna have Bianca dethrone Jade. Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, Beast versus the Ruler. I do respect Brock. I'm giving Oba the win here. Oba needs it. It's the Beast going against the Beast, and then we have AJ. Well, it's basically setting up Oba as the ruler for the
Beast going
future.
against the Beast. It's Dom versus a pound of steak.
Pretty much, yeah. Which I demolished a good steak last night. Shout out my father for making that. And then we
shout
have
out Josh.
the last confirmed match we have for WrestleMania is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. I don't know why we're doing this again. I'm okay if we're doing this again. Just make it a stipulation match. Have AJ walk out champion. It's the only thing I care for. NXT business. We have, if I can get to it, we have either Birthright or Los Americanos versus the Vanity Project for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Whoever wins this, you know you're losing to the Vanity Project. I hate the Vanity Project, but sure, they win.
What did they do to you?
I just don't like them. I just don't think they're a good faction on TV to have.
Okay.
For WWE. I mean, I get their character, but like their character, I guess, story arc, but it's just not. I'm just not a fan of how they're portrayed, but it's good for what WWE and NXT is trying to do. You have Miles Bourne, who recently won the NXT North American Championship, having his first PLE title defense against one of the best, if not the best, NXT North American champion. Some can say against Johnny Gargano. Love Johnny Gargano, giving it to Miles Bourne, but help to build a future. Next week at NXT Roadblock, we have Kendall Gray or Lola Vice that will determine the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship. I love Lola, but I'm giving this to Kendall. She's such a great breakout star for the future. Won Rookie of the Year to that. I wish I can curse on air, but I'm not. But basically to that.
Don't do it, Dom.
I'm not going to
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it.
Basically to that egotistical man who's known as Dave Meltzer, which is one thing I agree with him on. Kendall Gray deserves it. She's a standout. I love JC Jane, though, but I think Kendall Gray.
Hello to this guy.
I have to control myself when I talk about that guy. I hate Dave Meltzer. I really do.
You can't hold yourself back.
I cannot hold myself back.
Man,
Is he-
just
he's just
tried
too
his logic.
attractive?
He wrote yummy steaks, Josh.
We had JC Jane versus either Kendall Gray or Lola Vice. I'm going Kendall Gray to win that against JC Jane. I like JC Jane a lot, but I think it's time for her to get called up. Sol Ruka versus Zarya. Finally, the grudge match. Just give it to Sol Ruka, but if you want to build Zarya for the future, go right ahead. And then the match I'm really excited for, we have Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page versus Tony D'Angelo in a fatal four-way for the NXT Championship. Love all 4 men in the match, but I think Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, and Tony D'Angelo will be getting called up soon. So have Joe Hendry retain. And that is WWE Talk in 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Cut to the ad break right now.
We're not going to an ad break.
Too bad.
Way too early.
I don't care. Cut to an ad break.
No, it's way too
Cut to
early.
an ad break.
Way too early for
I
an
don't
ad break.
care. Cut to an ad break.
Yo, stop fighting. We're on the air.
Read the paper. Ad break. You still have 20 minutes till an ad break
Too bad.
at minimum.
Too bad.
Anyway, Colin,
Before
what do we
okay,
think
before-
of the Seahawks?
Yeah, let's
What
get
do
into
we
the
think?
NFL. Let's get into NFL now.
I mean, with the Seahawks, they just won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, obviously, when you win the big game, you're going to lose some guys.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, we lost a few, I think we only lost one starter on offense and one starter on defense, K9 and Woolen. But I think as far as that goes, Woolen's really replaceable. We got Job back.
Kind of upset Woolen went. I actually really liked Woolen.
I mean, to be fair, after he had that flag against the Rams, he kind of just lost everything for me. I mean,
love that.
he almost lost us the
Chubba,
freaking
Chubba.
game.
Jay came up with it.
So, there was that. We also lost Kobe. That was a big loss to
Very
the Bears.
surprised.
The problem was, it was like, all right, we could have got everyone back. We had a lot of cap space, but like, we're not paying all that money. Everyone got crazy overpaid.
That's
like,
the Super Bowl. Everyone, the key contributors to a Super Bowl team always get crazy overpays, even if they're like it was like Byron Maxwell with the Eagles when I think it was after you lost to New England, he got severely overpaid.
yeah, like
I
everyone
forgot
gets,
if he was there for the second from when you lost or not, but either way, after you won the Super Bowl, when he was a free agent, he got severely overpaid by the Eagles and got cut a year later.
yeah, no, it's just,
So it's like,
that's going to happen every year. Whenever like you're on the Super Bowl winning team and you're in a contract year, immediately you're just going to get thrown a bag because the teams want someone who won. Like Boy Maffey got paid like 3 years, 60 million, like 20. Like I like Boy Maffey, but $20 million a year for him as an edge rusher is not good at all.
I mean, that's going edge rusher price, but that's like, mid tier, not like premium edge rusher. He's not even like a mid tier edge rusher. He's more of a rotational piece.
And honestly, everyone else in the division got a lot better. I mean, the Rams got McDuffie. The Niners just got Mike Evans
Yes,
and
that was the highlight I
Christian
wanted to
Kirk.
get.
Those are really good.
I was actually going to talk about Mike Evans and because those were two moves I really liked during the offseason. So
No,
go finish up with
I like
finish
them
up with
too,
your
but, like,
Seahawks thought.
overall with the Seahawks, I think they definitely can try to run it back next year. The offseason's still going. We could,
That
yeah.
was a table.
So I mean, the only big name we really lost was Kenneth Walker. That's really detrimental to the team. I wouldn't even say that's a big deal though, because running back is the most replaceable position in the entire league.
But are you going to put Carbonet in as your
Well,
RB1?
Charbonnet's hurt.
Charbonnet's
He's out
prob-
is he out for the whole season?
Not the whole
he's
season.
gonna
He's gonna
miss a big
probably
chunk
come
of
back
next year though.
He's gonna miss a chunk of next year.
I
So
saw what's his face. I forgot who it was.
we
but
have
it was-
Kenny McIntosh and we have
No,
George
it was a
Halani.
running. I saw Schefter
Probably
reported.
draft the running back,
Najee
so-
Harris had a
Yeah,
visit.
was it Harry?
It
Yeah,
was- we had
Harris.
Najee at a visit. That doesn't mean we're gonna sign him or anything, but we're also like we're probably gonna trade for somebody.
or draft
I
someone.
mean, yeah, there's that guy Mike Washington
Yeah.
Jr. I mean, we could maybe move up for Jeremiah Love, but
I would say maybe
I don't see that happening.
unless
That's the
Love
only-
gets unless Love does drop.
he's not going to
but
drop.
knowing-
He's way too good, and
He is way
a
too
bunch
good.
of teams ahead of us need a running back. So that's just unfortunately that's just not going to happen. But I mean, I still think we're really like strong contenders for next year. Our defense is still really
I mean,
solid.
your defense.
You lost key guys, but you didn't lose any like major key players.
I mean,
pretty
outside
much.
of Kenneth Walker, really.
Kobe Bryant wasn't a starter. Boy Maffey wasn't a starter.
Boy
Like
Maffey wasn't
we
a
just
starter.
lost like some bench guys.
Only
But,
starters
that's
pretty
really
much.
it. The only starter we lost was Tariq Woolen, and that's
Yeah.
it. I mean, he's very replaceable. Josh Jobe is a really good corner. He's
Yeah.
Job is really,
severely
really good.
underrated. In the playoffs, he was splitting carry, or it's not splitting carries, splitting snaps with Woolen. And during those plays, Woolen was actually not getting outperformed by Josh Jobe.
Josh
So
Jobes.
honestly, I don't see it as a major loss.
And I think that's
but-
great if Jobs does replace him, because like you said, Jobs is a very underrated corner.
Yeah.
And where did Kobe end up signing? He went to
To the Bears. They
right?
paid him a lot of money
They
too. So
did.
I'm not mad that we didn't try to match it. I think it would have been dumb if we tried to match any of those
Then again,
contracts.
you're also going to the Bears, and the Bears is. I'm not going to say the Bears are going to be the best team next season, but
I think the Bears are
be-
going to be a contender.
But I think you have the
are gonna
Bears
be
being
good.
a legitimate contender this season. The only big key they lost was probably DJ Moore going to.
Yeah, but even with that, they still have Odunze. They got Luther Bird, and they're building something good.
and then they
there,
also
so-
have Swift as a running back. So
yeah, and they got Monungai splitting carries. So
Colson-
that's
and
a
then
good
Colson
running.
Loveland
That's
as
a
your
good
tight
running
end.
back room. So I'm not too worried about Chicago.
Besides Seattle, was there any other, I guess, interesting free agent signings that you were intrigued?
Oh, yeah,
by? Same thing with
absolutely.
Chupi.
I'm genuinely wondering what the Ravens are going to do considering their O
With
line
Max
situation.
Crosby, yeah.
Not
and
well,
Max-
not just Max
well, I was
Crosby.
going to say,
the
now
Ravens
you also with Max Crosby, too.
Yeah, the Ravens had a big switch up. So
Well,
I
Trey
mean,
Hendrickson.
the big headline was Trey Hendrickson and Max Crosby, but a big thing that I think a lot of people are not really looking at so much is that they lost Tyler Linderbaum,
they did lose
who was their
Linderbaum.
star center.
Yes,
and I think that's
he
going
went
to be
to
and-
Vegas now.
Exactly, and that's going to be really essential because they have one of the best running backs in the league in Derrick Henry, and they have Lamar Jackson, who's the best rushing quarterback of all time. I mean, look at the stats. So,
You heard it here first. You heard it here
But-
first.
I mean, you heard it here first. look at the stats. So,
No, seriously. I mean, I've always liked Lamar. I thought Lamar was always just fantastic.
yeah, no, he's
Which, by the way,
great.
I can buy his jersey on Fanatics for a very, very good price. I think it was like dropped to like 95.
Yeah, what are we sponsored by Fanatics right now?
No, I'm just saying. I saw it.
If
I
we're
saw
sponsored
it
by
on
anything, we're
Fanatics.
sponsored by WWE Shop.
Okay.
I'm upset because the shirt I wanted to buy, they don't have my size. Very upset.
Maybe it's
Listen,
time
you
to
got to
consider
stop
eating
bringing the
salad.
boys to the yard.
That's true. But yeah,
Uh,
Linderbaum going to Vegas is
They paid him a lot of money too. $20 million a year
Yeah.
for an O lineman is kind of insane.
27.
Yeah, I think
actually.
the Raiders just had a lot of cap space and they were just throwing money around.
They
like
would throw money to get it better
Yeah,
at
but
like the premium guys on the market.
And now
I
they
think-
have your previous offensive coordinator as their head coach.
Clint Kubiak. Yeah, I think honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing how that Raiders team's going to do because
Me too.
Clint Kubiak made K9 a lot better, and
Yeah.
our running back room was really nice.
And also,
So
Kubiak's also going to be working with what's
Genty.
the
Genty.
Genty? Yes.
Yeah, no.
And
so I'm-
Genty, I was saying, was going to be a very underrated, and he was.
he didn't have a good year this year
He was,
because
like,
the problem
not-
was the offensive
The
line. The
offensive
offensive line
line,
wasn't good.
and
Pete Carroll,
Pete Carroll had no
the
idea what he was
offensive
doing.
line
they weren't a
and
good team.
Pete Carroll tried to run an old school offense where it relied on the quarterback more than the run game.
Yeah.
And the whole offense just struggled the whole year. So honestly, I think with Kubiak as the new head coach, he's going to be doing all the play calling. I'd take the Raiders as
I
doing
would
a lot
say they're
better
going to
than they did
be
last year.
potential.
They're still going to be the bottom of the division
They'll
unless
still be the bottom of the division, but I don't think
unless
they're
the
going
Chargers are severely injured next year. I don't see them going to be.
Well,
anywhere
Kansas
but
City
4.
too. Kansas City, I could see being bottom without Mahomes.
Nah,
I could see them bottom.
I just saw some film. Mahomes is already back to throwing. He's playing week 1. So the Chiefs got a lot better too this offseason.
But you're also dealing with Denver.
No,
who
but
also
listen,
just got
they
Waddle.
got Waddle, okay, but Denver was so fraudulent last year. They were like the Chiefs the year before. If you look at the stats,
point.
if you look at the stats and every single win that Denver had, their record was good, but you have to look at the games themselves.
And you see who they played too.
Exactly. But it's not just who they played in every single game. Like regardless, they won either way, but they won within the last split few seconds. Single time.
The biggest one being the Giants game, I feel like. Too.
Exactly, because the Giants choked that game. But I don't think I think the Broncos will be 2 in the.
You think they're gonna be the 2?
Yeah, in the AFC West, they'll be number 2.
Do you think who do you think is gonna be the top of the division next year? You think KC will take the AFC again? I don't think they.
I don't think they're taking the AFC 1 seed. I don't think they're gonna do all that.
I think it's probably gonna be.
I think they'll probably be like the 2 or the 3.
I have them at the 3 because I think Baltimore and Buffalo are still gonna be the 1 and the 2.
Baltimore is gonna struggle.
You think Baltimore?
I think Baltimore is gonna try to do really good. I feel like they'll have their struggles, but
if anything, they could be a 4. They would be the 4, if not the wild card.
I think the Bills are gonna do a lot better because now you gave Josh Allen another.
Everyone's gonna shoot me, but I think Pittsburgh's still gonna be better than Baltimore next year.
I think so.
I'm not mad at that.
Even if they have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback again, I still think
I'm not mad at that.
They're more likely to win the division because they got better. Whether you put Aaron Rodgers there, you put a rookie quarterback there, you get some other veteran quarterback, you got a lot more weapons this offseason.
Yeah.
The only piece you really lost from that offense from last year to this year is Kenny Gainwell, who, for the production he gave of a receiving back, pretty replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, Pete, you're a Jets fan. You know this best. It really, okay, the Jets have Garrett Wilson. The Vikings with Justin Jefferson. Doesn't matter how much good receiving talent you have. It matters so much who is throwing the ball. Because you look at the Vikings, their offense was really good the year before. And now with J.J. McCarthy compared to Sam Darnold, there was a big difference in that offense. I think Justin Jefferson, correct me if I'm wrong, did he even have 1,000 yards last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
But he just squeaked by it.
He just very slightly. I remember.
So
very, very slightly.
Offenses are going to struggle a lot, and the receivers aren't going to play as well.
What other one move that I want to highlight because I always really liked him. I'm very upset, but it makes sense because of who went to this place was Wandale going to Tennessee.
I don't think that's a big deal.
I only say it because I always like Wandale.
In my opinion, it's not really. I think it's either going to backfire on him or it's just going to be, you're paying $25 million for a guy to get 700, 800 yards. He's not going to be 1,000-yard receiver there. First of all, I'm not really sold on Cam Ward. I mean, I never was. He's coming out of college.
I think he's good. He just didn't have the pieces last year. He debatably had the worst offense around him last year. He had a really bad offensive line.
I think the only
who's their running back?
Pollard
and Ty J. Spears.
I don't like that. Just
and
then Jeremiah Love.
Who was even their wide receiver? They had Calvin Ridley.
Calvin.
But that was really it. No.
Pretty much. I mean, it was
they didn't. Their offense.
Their wide receiver was, and then they had. I think they still had Chiggy as.
Yeah, they had a Conquo. So
I think we all know who's going to be the bottom of the NFL, or not the NFL, the bottom of the AFC. I think it's going to be Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Oh no, Miami's going to tank.
I mean,
you
get Malik Willis.
Stupidest
stupidest
shit ever. You pay Malik Willis. You paid Malik Willis almost $70 million. Yeah, you gutted the entire roster around it. So it's like, why would you pay an investment to a quarterback and then get rid of every piece around him?
Oh yeah.
The only piece they still have that they're probably going to keep is A-Chain.
But that's debatable. That's debatable.
Hey, there's a lot of rumors A-Chain might come to Seattle.
No, I'm not saying
we might throw him
he's going to stay there, but
Tua to the Falcons.
If they go 0-17, I love it because I hate Miami and it would be hysterical to see them go 0-17. But second of all,
Manny's watching this right now.
Yeah, he's fuming right now.
Yeah, Manny just said Miami is what gets Pete to curse live.
Miami and the Yankees. That's not it. The two teams I hate the most in the world, Miami and the New York Yankees.
Well, hey, the Yankees are 1-0. What's the Mets record right now?
0-0.
Exactly. We
got
one more win than you guys do. That's all that matters.
Wait. Just wait to see the Instagram group. Wait, I'm gonna add you to the Instagram group chat. Just wait till you see the stuff that comes in there throughout baseball season.
All right.
Um,
I'll have it.
Just
I'll
wait
have
till the
it.
rage bait comes in.
But I'm
I'll
It's
have it.
hysterical.
but I was gonna say, I think Malik. Like, I'm not gonna. I did.
I
want
like Malik Willis as a quarterback.
I
Sorry.
wanted Malik to go to the Jets. I feel like Malik would be great.
I didn't want him on the Jets. 'cause
Willis,
I'm like,
no, that,
he didn't fit the scheme.
that's like career suicide.
True.
No,
Not even
that-
career suicide. If you look at Frank Reich's offensive scheme, it's never been good when he's had a mobile quarterback. Frank Reich's offensive scheme, it's not old. It's not an old school scheme. It's very new, like more recent within like the last 10 years. It's just that it was built around Carson Wentz, who wasn't mobile.
Yo, Dom, bro, you clipped me.
Yeah, you got him bad on that one. When you
Oh,
look at the
I don't
scheme, it's built
what were you
around.
saying? I'm sorry.
The
Sorry.
scheme's built. It's not built around like like a Tom Brady type guy. Geno could run a little bit. He's older, but that kind of Frank Reich offensive scheme, you really need a guy that can stay poised in the pocket more than run as soon as they think about it. So I don't think Geno was a good ad. I don't think it's the worst. I think there's a lot of other quarterbacks you could have added that would have been a lot worse. The only other one I really would have added out of veteran quarterbacks was Carson Wentz. Because Carson Wentz played in that scheme twice in his career.
Yeah.
Didn't he
Played-
just tear his ACL though?
No, Wentz is fine. Wentz just re-signed with Minnesota.
Really?
I think the Jets got Geno more so. I feel like they got Geno more so because it's costing less than what Wentz got.
Yeah.
First of
yeah.
all, and there's no investment on it. When Geno with the Raiders eating salary, Geno Smith's costing a lot less than what Wentz would have cost as a free agent. So I think that's why they went after Geno more so in case he sucks or the team's bad and they want to get out of having Geno on the payroll. They could do it pretty easily. Offensively, I think if they re-sign Breece Hall, you keep Garrett Wilson, they're probably going to draft the wide receiver at 16.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get Oliver Reese, the linebacker,
Yeah.
and convert him more to an edge, which would be pretty cool to see. He's going to be like a Micah Parsons, where he's drafted as an inside linebacker and becomes an edge as time goes on. I don't think he's going to be as good as Micah Parsons, even no matter where he goes, but
A lot of those Ohio State guys are nice. Sonny
yeah,
Styles,
I
Phil,
think they're going to go with
Caleb
Reese.
Downs.
Caleb Downs.
I don't think they're going to go with Ruben Bain.
Not at numbers.
Not at number 2, and I don't think.
It's too early.
The only other option maybe is if they want to go pure edge, they go David Bailey, but I don't think they'll go pure edge. I think you're going to get someone that could play all over the field. For Aaron Glenn's defense, you add, you fixed a lot of what the defensive issues were last year. You fixed on paper, you fixed the run defense, adding in David Onyemata, getting DeMario Davis. So you have pieces there that work. It's all about now actually putting it together and seeing. Now this is it's about putting it together and seeing what Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator, what they could do with the pieces you added. Because I think you add a lot of quality pieces. I don't think you really did anything bad. The only thing I'm iffy about, like you said, is Geno, and not going after one of the top tier wide receiver 2 or 3s just to get another wide receiver in there. That's why I think we'll draft the wide receiver at number 2, not number 2, at number 16. Or top of the second round.
Okay.
I don't know who, because it depends how the board falls. But I feel like
There's
their
Mekhi Lemon. There's the other guy from.
Tate's gonna go. I think top 5.
Yeah, Tate is you.
I think
you
Carnell
hit the
Tate's
right
goes
target.
top 5, maybe top 10. He's
Tate's
not gonna fall to the
go-
Jets at 16.
Tate's gonna go to either Washington, New York, or Tennessee. That's what I think.
A lot of people are saying he's going to go to Tennessee.
I think Love's gonna go to Tennessee. I think they're gonna take a running back top 4, which would be pretty absurd. But I think
I feel like that's
they're gonna take.
No, it's not. Derrick Henry played for Tennessee.
true,
for
but
10
it's
years.
like, but at the point
And he
I'm
ran
saying
for
at the
2,000
point
yards.
Tennessee is at right now.
He was on some pretty
That's
bad
the only
Tennessee
problem.
teams too, Dom.
That's true.
With Mariota, he was on some pretty bad teams.
Yeah, I forgot about when Mariota was quarterback there.
But you get, I think the Jets are definitely. I think no matter what, the Jets are going either pure edge and David Bailey or versatile edge and Reese number 2, and then number 16, it could be Ty Simpson from Alabama. I don't think
that's
Ty
not
Simpson-
bad.
Ty Simpson's
Yeah,
good.
Simpson's good.
I don't know. They might go Ty Simpson 2. I think they should go with the wide receiver over quarterback at 16 because you could definitely get a second or third round quarterback somewhere else. Chubb Rock thoughts?
Well, Carson Beck might go to the Jets from what I was saying.
Well, yeah,
they
but
might
that would be
try to
like a
draft
late
him.
round pick.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I would
late
not
round.
take.
I
the top
honestly,
3
I
rounds.
kind of like it. To be fair,
If it's a 4th round pick or later, I
Um,
really wouldn't care too much.
For the Chubb Rock's thoughts, I do have a bunch of other just a couple of speed around, a couple of other free agent signings I really liked. Travis Etienne going to New Orleans.
A-Chain. Travis A-Chain.
Travis Etienne.
That's how you pronounce
That's
it.
how you pronounce his name.
He just said it in a press conference when he signed with the Saints.
Travis Etienne.
A-Chain. Yeah.
Etienne. Okay, Travis Etienne going to. New
I
Orleans.
love the meme where you get H from ETN. There's not even a
Yeah.
C or an H.
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
why I
It's
know,
just-
right?
shut
That's
up.
why.
It's got to be with how thick the Southern accent in Louisiana is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saying
but I mean,
ETN.
hey, listen. At least he's going to.
I like the move, but
I like the move.
The only thing is, what are they going to do with Kamara? Because
That's-
Kamara said that he'll retire if they trade him.
So they'll
They
probably
got rid of
trade him, get a pick, and then he'll retire. I don't know if the league could step in and veto it then,
Yeah.
but I think that's honestly what's going to happen. They're going to wind up either trading or cutting him. He's just going to retire.
We have another.
I think
Go ahead.
the only reason he hasn't been cut yet is because they're waiting for post June 1st, so it's a little less on the cap.
That's fair. Another ex-Giant guy going to the Tennessee. Cordell Flott going to Tennessee. We already mentioned K9 going to KC.
Likely also went to the Giants. I like that too.
I was
They
just
got a
gonna,
lot of
likely going to
ex-Jet-
Giants.
They got a lot of ex-Jets and Giants. Tennessee. between
Tennessee, yes.
Saleh- And I don't know if it's and people saying, oh, it's because they're Saleh's favorites. Kinda, but they're also guys that fit Saleh's defensive scheme when you look at it. Like Jermaine Johnson didn't fit Aaron Glenn's defensive scheme, so he was
No.
gone either way. It's just that Tavondre Swift doesn't fit, and I've seen the Jets the Robert Saleh defense, which is it's one of the best defenses the Jets had in the last 20 years. The Jets defensive line under him did not need run stuffers; they needed pass rushers and pressure getters. Tavondre Swift doesn't do that. He gets, he's a run stuffer. He's not going to go in on passing downs. That's where the Jets are going to be weak on defense this year. Is they don't really have a passing down. That's why Quinnen Williams was so good under Robert Saleh, because he was a pass rushing DT who got a lot of pressures. That's why, so they're like retooling that defense to fit his scheme. So all the guys they got from the Jets and Giants fit what they run. It's not
Yep.
really just about, okay, he's just got guys that he coached. That's a nice scar on my nose.
But yeah, K9. We'll get back to the Mike Evans because I do want to get both your guys' thoughts. We'll get back to Mike Evans. But yeah, we mentioned Kobe Bryant going to Chicago, Isaiah Likely going to New York, a move I actually really do like. Jermaine re-signing with New York, I was very happy about.
Mhm.
Tremont Edmonds coming to New York, very excited for that because I really.
Tremaine.
Did I say Tremont?
Yeah.
My bad, I meant Tremaine. N'Kobe Dean going to Vegas, I was kind of surprised.
You've been added to the Instagram group chat with a picture of Biggie Smalls.
Speaking of Manny's favorite man of all time, Chiggy going to Washington. Let's hear what else we had. Javon Hargrave going to Green Bay. Demario Davis going back to the Jets, which I know you're very happy about.
I love the Mario Davis.
I don't
Um,
understand. There was a clip where he was saying, when I saw that I got offered from the Jets, I immediately said yes. I wouldn't love to be anywhere else.
You just updated Billy's name.
Hell yeah. I think that was the first time that was ever said in history that they wanted to go to the Jets. Shut up. Freddie.
Meek Robertson going to Washington. Very kind of surprised by Kenny Gainwell going to Tampa Bay. We got New York getting Jordan Stout. Rico Dowdle going to the Steelers.
I think that's a good move.
I like that. That's fine. Tariq Woolen going to the Eagles, which we did just
That
mention.
move made no sense to me because they already have Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. I don't know why they got Woolen. That made no sense to me. I thought he was going to go to the Raiders, if anything.
Very surprised. I was very surprised on that.
Like, I knew he was gone. I knew he was gone after the Super Bowl, but
Let's see. Joe Flacco re-signing with the Bengals, which is fine. I mean,
I think he should get a starting job somewhere. Joe Flacco still has good
Hollywood
football in him.
Brown going to the Eagles,
Philly, yeah.
which Connor Hayward going to Vegas. Kenny Pickett to Carolina. Yeah, there's a lot of just different. Micah McFadden re-signing with the Giants. I know you say he's mid. I always liked Micah.
He's cheeks.
I don't think he's that good.
I'm not saying he's good. I just always liked him. But Christian Kirk going to
You saw Charlie go for 8 receptions for 144 yards.
When he called him, that was great.
I cried when he
I
said
love
it.
Stephen A.
Christian Kirk going to San Francisco. I don't know why. And Darnell Mooney coming to the Giants. I mean, a good maybe third string.
You were hating on that side.
I didn't
so
want
much
him.
for the first
I did
half
not
of-
want Darnell Mooney.
No,
I did not want Darnell Mooney.
dude. That
Dom
echoed.
said,
Holy
I wrote Moody to the Giants. He wrote back no with a bunch of O's, cap locked in all caps.
I did not want him. I did not want him.
And then put on his story mid.
Because he is.
Yo,
I
guys,
think Darnell
guys,
Mooney
if
is
you don't
mid.
if you don't follow Dom, you're gonna be tapping through your stories for a while though. There's
No,
Dominic,
but recent-
Dominic
recently it hasn't
Romano
been that
8
bad.
on Instagram.
Dom-
What?
Recently, it hasn't been
Dominic-
that bad.
Who?
My story. Recently, it hasn't been that bad.
It went down from like 20 WWE reels a day to about
17.
10 maybe
No, not
a
even.
day.
Not even. Check my story right now.
No, because now it's
Don't
more,
start deleting him.
Hold on, guys. Now it's not stories anymore. It's Instagram reposts.
Let's go through it.
I think I only posted like 4 or 5 stories today.
Let's bust Dom's chops for a half hour.
Yeah, 4 stories today. Vic's post, Yankee score, Italy versus Northern.
Okay,
Ireland,
all right. I'll
and
give you that.
us.
I'll give you
So,
that. I'll give you that.
uh.
It's gotten a lot better.
Shout out for
You're-
Dom. He posted Italy. We need a miracle today.
We do need a miracle.
The world is healing.
I love
The
Team
world is
Italy.
healing. Dom's posting less WWE.
We're both
good.
Italian. I love Team Italy.
Hence the
They're
title
not
of
making
this
the World
video.
Cup.
I don't think they'll make the World Cup either, but I hope they do.
Mm.
But now let's get into, before we get to the NBA, what are our thoughts on Mike Evans going to San Francisco? I love it.
Huh?
I think it's a good move.
I
he's-
love it.
What was odd enough to me was he signed a what 2-3 year
It
deal.
was like a 2, 3.
I think it was a 3-year deal.
Maybe 3.
That didn't make a lot of sense to me because I mean he was contemplating retiring this year,
Who
so
was
he's
this?
gonna
Yeah,
Mike Evans.
Mike
He's
Evans,
gonna
yeah.
play another 3 years now. How old is he gonna be after that? Like,
Well, the way I saw the breakdown was it's essentially a 1-year deal when you look at the salaries that he could either retire or get cut by the Niners after this year. And, they would take like barely anything on, either way. So they like structured it with like deferrals and whatever. I guess.
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I think it was like 99% signed as like a 1-year deal with 2 extra years where it's like barely any money towards the cap if he like retires. So I think he's gonna, I think he's literally gonna play it year by year and see like if they go like deep in the playoff next year, if they go like deep in the playoffs this year, maybe he'll stay 1 more year. If they don't go anywhere, he might retire.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I think they did that. Also, when are we gonna get to baseball?
We're good.
Because I have some random thing I just saw that I want to talk about that I don't understand why. And
Just shout it out, man.
Shout it out.
Just shout it out.
I'm literally just sitting on my phone. I literally just see for some unbeknownst reason, I just see the Mets signed Tommy Pham to a minor league deal, and I'm like, I thought he was like retired like 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm confused. Like, why do we need minor league outfielders? We have
I mean, that's the Mets
This-
are gonna Met. They're
the
gonna spend. They're gonna
systems-
spend money in places they don't need to.
the system.
To
I mean, I know
the 50-year no win streak.
it's actually like 35. It's actually 40.
Yeah, 40. It's 40 something.
40 on the dot.
40 on the dot. This
40
year?
on the dot.
Wow! Happy anniversary, New York Mets.
Yeah, it's 2026,
Got it on the
right?
chest.
It's 26. 2026 is the calendar year. 40 years.
Yeah,
86. awesome.
86.
I'm just confused because I'm like, we have a really good major league outfield, barring any injury. And same thing with minor league outfield. So what's the point of bringing in unless you're just bringing in a veteran just to sit in Syracuse? But anyway, let's go back to what Don was talking about, and then we'll go into baseball because I have some ideas I want to share about baseball. I want to get you guys' take on something.
What's with the face? Don't put your phone down. Stop being a screen agent.
No,
You know
I
what?
was pulling up NBA.
Dom's
Okay,
pulling up
yeah.
NBA. We're gonna talk about baseball while he goes through the NBA
No,
scores.
I was just.
Yeah, he just has it now.
Nice.
So let's talk about basketball.
So about basketball.
I'm actually good to be into this.
Yeah.
All right.
This is
Last
what you and
night,
Colin should, talk.
last night, a couple games. We had a few games last night. We had the Timberwolves beat the Rockets in overtime, 110-108. Top
That was a
scorer.
great game.
That was a really, really great game.
They're going without Anthony Edwards. Julius Randle played amazing.
Yeah, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 6
Yeah.
assists, 2 steals.
He went crazy in halftime, in overtime. He went crazy to go win that game.
to the
So
surprise of
the-
absolutely nobody.
the Rockets are low key looking shaky. So I
They
don't
are.
I don't know what the story's
I
gonna be
hate
with
to
them.
say it.
I mean, after Katie's burner came out with everything he was saying about the team, what?
What?
I don't know like what the story is going to be with the Rockets because we thought they were going to be contenders, but now I don't know.
I think
that-
they'll be play-ins.
No, they're not going down to the play-in. They're falling down to like maybe the 5 seed, maybe the 4 seed. I don't see them going past.
Well, that's what
the
I
first
had them.
round.
I had them in like the 4
Yeah.
seed.
I don't see them going past the first
Johnny!
round. But yeah, that's that. But what other games do we have?
We had Denver. Shout out to Johnny coming in.
It's good, bro.
Start spreading the
news.
news.
Leaving today.
Let's see if the Mets can win a game.
New York. New York.
That was a crazy cameo. All
That
right.
was I think that was the best cameo we've had.
I love Johnny.
But-
Back to the NBA, we had Denver beat the Mavericks last night, 142-135. Jamal Murray, 53 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 9
Jamal
three-pointers
Murray.
made.
Jamal Murray is so volatile the way he
Now,
plays.
Jamal Murray's, I love Jamal Murray, dude. He's great.
Luka.
Luka, we had the Lakers beat the Pacers to no surprise because it's the Pacers. 137-130. Luka
I
Doncic.
feel like Luka should be the MVP this year.
I've been saying he should be MVP. I think Luka is putting in some of
The only
best
gap is his
work.
defense, which is why I think Wemby might get it over him.
If
But
Wemby gets it,
I
but you
think
know
the-
me, I would be fine if Wemby gets
the MVP
though.
is going to be hard this year for several reasons. So Cade was up there, top 3,
But Cade's
then,
now hurt.
then he went down. So now he doesn't qualify for it, which is the exact reason why they should get rid of the 65 game rule, because you have guys having crazy, great seasons like Cade. And I mean, Jokic is like Jokic is like 1 or 2 games away. Shea is like 1 or 2 games away. Like, all the best players in the league, probably half of them can't even qualify for all NBA awards. Like it's kind of unfair to the players because they have to play every single game. And I think it's just a little hard on them. But Luka Doncic had a great year this year. I think he's doing a lot better.
Today's game,
He's playing
I
great.
don't like
So
the NBA because of the new rules.
what rules?
Not the new rules, but I don't like the whole rule about the awards, like you're saying. Like, you know, you have to play
this certain amount of game.
Because the thing is, they tried to use it as a deterrent because a lot of players try to like load management, like trying to make the players not play more games, which I mean is kind of unfair to the fans because it's like, all right, you're paying truckloads of money to come to these games. Like,
yeah,
if you look at it, a game at MSG is probably like 250 plus for, I mean, nosebleeds. Like, the ticket prices are insane. And if you're going to go and not see your favorite player play, well, then what's the point of going? Like, for instance, getting into the Warriors now. I went to go see the Warriors at Madison Square Garden playing the Knicks. I mean, it was a great game either way, but we had 9 guys out that day.
Yeah, I know.
We had Guy Santos and Brandon Pajemski drop 20 points. That was great. It was great. Seeing Steph Curry, Porzingis, and everybody sitting on the bench having a great time.
Yeah.
We're actively tanking, and I don't know how to feel about it. I hope we just get a high draft pick. That's all.
Anyways, next game
that's
we
all I care
have
about.
actually I'm very surprised that this happened, but we had the Celtics beat the Thunder 119 to 109. Jaylen Brown 31 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals.
Jaylen Brown's having a phenomenal year.
He
this
really.
year.
I'm
He's
very
playing
happy.
great.
Even though I'm not a Boston fan, I will say I'm very happy Jaylen Brown stepped up to take Tatum's place
Mhm.
as the face. I want to say.
How could you say that, though? How could you say that in Knicks fan? You're supposed to be rooting against them. You can't praise
I'm
Boston.
rooting against them.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't like the
Boston,
Celtics either. I hate the Celtics. I'll always say
But
we can't curse on
No,
there,
we can't
but
curse.
F Boston.
Beat all
Regardless, I do have a lot of respect for Jaylen Brown, though. I think he's a clear cut
Yeah, I think he's
MVP
great.
candidate this year. He's playing out of his mind.
In overtime, we had the Hawks beat the Pistons 130 to 129. Jalen Johnson 27 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists.
For the first time ever, the Hawks are not in the play-in right now. They are not in the play-in. So, I mean, great game for them. Jalen Johnson playing out of his mind again. Great player.
We had the 76ers beat the Bulls 157 to 137. Joel Embiid 35 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 three-pointers made. We had the Spurs beat the Grizzlies last night. Of course, Wemby being the top scorer of the game, 19
Here we
points,
go.
15 rebounds,
Coming out.
3 steals, 7 blocks. Wemby, I'm not even a bandwagon.
Yo,
I don't care.
chill out.
Bandwagon.
I'm not even a bandwagon. I just like Wemby. I've always liked
Dude,
Wemby.
do you always throw stuff when you're mad?
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do. Welcome to the show.
Get a load of this guy.
Okay, I caught
Next
it.
payback.
I caught it.
All right.
I mean, you said you just said it. Wemby's having a remarkable year. Easily going to be.
Oh
one
yeah,
of the
no, I
biggest
think
MVPs.
Wemby's gonna be all NBA first team. Definitely, he's a clear cut.
Who is this? So we had Washington beat the Jazz last night, 133-110. Julian Reese with a career high of 16.
That's Angel Reese's brother.
That's Angel Reese's brother?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this guy.
Me balance.
Anyways, Julian Reese set
Me
26
bounds.
points, which is a career high for him, 17 rebounds. We had the Heat beat the Cavs. The Cavs are really disappointing this season.
No, they're not. I think since they got Harden, they're playing a lot better.
They are.
Harden is playing on a broken thumb.
I forgot his thumb is broken.
I think he has. I think it's a thumb. I don't know if it's a thumb or if it's another finger on his hand, but they're still playing really well. The Heat are a very good team too. I think they just need one more guy, and I think they need to up it a little bit. They have good depth. Bam has had a good year. Not sure what happened to Hero though. Norman Powell had an all-star year too, but I don't know what happened to him. He kind of fell off a cliff.
I was going to say, Bam,
since the All-Star game,
highest score of the game, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. I want to get your take. What did you think of him beating Kobe's record?
A lot of people hate on it. I think it's the Washington Wizards' fault. I mean, you could say it's unethical. He had all the free throws, but I mean, he was getting triple teamed and the whole game. And honestly, props to Eric Spoelstra, because a lot of times, like, I think we've seen Klay Thompson, we've seen all these guys have 60 points in 3 quarters. Why not let the guy shoot for the record? There's so many times like where we stop the guy and we just cut him off as soon as he's about to reach a crazy record.
I agree.
And honestly, props to Eric Spoelstra for letting Bam get that. That's great.
And I always like Bam, but the fact that Bam was the one to break Kobe's record,
that surprised me. I remember I was sitting at dinner and I went to my dad. I was like, "Dad, Bam's got 40 at halftime." He's like, "No way."
No,
but I mean, hey, good stuff to him though.
I've always loved Bam, but I'm surprised that it wasn't Luka or even Wemby or someone that's like a.
Well, Luka had like 73.
Yeah, but
I think it's definitely been doable. But again, as I said, usually the coaches take the players out.
Yeah,
or they don't play the fourth quarter if they're playing really
like
good. And it's a blowout game like that, then they just don't play. But again, good to Eric Spoelstra for letting Bam play.
Do you ever think that someone will ever beat Wilt's record? I don't think so.
I think it very well could happen.
I think it could happen, but I don't think it will.
It's definitely possible, but again, because of the coaches, I don't think it will happen.
That's pretty much why. Basically.
Maybe now with Bam breaking it, maybe now we'll see another guy do it, because I mean, I remember there was usually whenever one player scores a lot of points, then another player is going to try to go for it. I mean, we saw Donovan Mitchell did it, and then Dame did it, and then Luka in the same week. Luka and Embiid had 71. Luka had 73.
Yeah.
It just happens. So, I mean, maybe this year we'll get another big scoring game. Luka had 60, but I think we're at that point of the season. Everyone's just trying to win.
Yes.
Instead of put up crazy numbers.
Speaking of the Warriors, speaking of the Warriors beat
Guy Santos.
Guy Santos, 31 points, which is a career high for him. 2 steals, 4 3-pointers made. The Clippers beat the Raptors. Kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
The Clippers are playing really good.
They are playing really good.
Darius Garland to the Clippers, I thought was a great move.
I like that. And he top scorer of the game last night, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
He's starting to play a lot better on the Raptors. On the Clippers. And honestly, Kawhi is having the best scoring year of his entire career this year. He's averaging like 29. He's playing great this year. So I think he's definitely gonna get paid.
Last game of last night. The last game to occur last night was the Trailblazers beat the Bucks 130-99. Scoot Henderson, 23 points, 4 assists, 3 3-pointers.
Good for Scoot, man.
Good for Scoot.
I really like Scoot. I think he should definitely be up there, because I remember when he was getting drafted, it was him and Wemby. There were a lot of conversations between who's going to be better, him or Wemby. And I was always a big Scoot guy, because he reminded me a lot of that really strong athletic guard. I thought he was going to be like another Russell Westbrook. And
Russell Westbrook.
That man's name is Westbrook. That's a family name.
That's a family name.
Regardless, I think Scoot's a phenomenal player. He just needs to develop more, and I think he could be great in a few years, because I mean, he had a lot of potential coming into the draft. So
yeah. Only 3 games tonight. We got Pistons, Pelicans,
Pistons.
Jordan Poole. That's my man.
Jordan Poole's been getting way too many DNPs. He needs to find a team where he could just be like the good bench scorer
I agree.
or like a good 2 guard.
Why'd the Warriors get rid of him?
Money.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why we got rid of him.
I forgot about that.
Kings, Magic.
Yeah, I think that's
Magic.
fair to say.
And then Knicks, Hornets. Now the problem with Knicks, Hornets is that they're
Hornets always play the Knicks well.
yeah.
It's insane.
The Hornets have had a great year this year.
And
Con
Charlotte, dude.
Knuckles played amazing.
LaMelo's not doing too bad.
No, the Hornets are having a great year. Knuckles been playing good. It's all coming together. I think honestly, there are a
They
few
got the right
good
coaches
pieces.
too.
They have a good coach
They have
now.
the
They
right
have a very
coach
good
now.
coach.
You know, you need a. I feel like they just need a couple of veteran guys.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
they need a veteran piece.
I feel like they're a
to
little
weak 'em up.
too young, personally.
Yeah, they need a vet.
They're a little too young.
Yes, Billy, you are on air right now. He just yelled, "Let's go Knicks!" into when he called me. Shout
yeah,
out
Billy.
Huckadoo Ferguson. But I think the Knicks will definitely win this one against.
He's definitely sitting on his couch watching it.
Now,
Yeah.
what
I'm gonna go to the outside.
I was gonna say, Pete, really quickly, can you say what you wanted to say with the MLB before?
I'll just say it on my show.
All right,
Watch my show 2:30. Same title, 2:30 p.m.
with our friend Lazy Lang, Jake
With Jake.
Sirlotan.
I bet. Tune in, guys.
Thank you for this man to come on. Very nice having you.
I bet. I'll be back.
No, he won't.